Actors and filmmakers whose work you've seen on the silver screen will soon get their awards on a very different screen. The Oscars ceremony will move from ABC to YouTube starting in 2029. The Academy says this move will, quote, expand access to the work of the Academy to the largest worldwide audience possible, which will be beneficial for our Academy members and the film community. Sam Adams joins us now. He's a staff writer for Slate and can tell us what this all means. Sam, good morning. Great to have you with us. So what do you make of this seismic shift, and what does it mean for the Academy to move to a video platform?
Well, it's a big shift. Obviously, the Academy, the Oscars have been on ABC since 1976, so 50 years coming this year. And they're leaving broadcast TV entirely, which will make them the biggest award show to just not have a live terrestrial base. So it's a huge shift for them. As you saw in that statement you just read, the Oscars are going after the biggest audience, and they are making the determination that that is no longer on live television.
And also in their statement, they say the Academy is an international organization, and this partnership will allow them to expand access to the work of so many people. What kind of opportunities might moving to YouTube create for the Academy, which seems like it's got all the influence it needs?
Well, I think that what is underlying this deal, if you kind of read between the lines, the obvious motivator is that broadcast ratings have been dropping off steadily for years. They had the Oscars had their best year last year since the pandemic, but ratings are still half what they were 10 years ago, let alone 20 or 30. So a change needed to occur. And basically what's underlying this deal is that Google is going to become a year-round hub for Academy content. So it's not just, the Oscars aren't just going to be something you think about for a couple of weeks a year. Other ceremonies like the Governor's Awards, the sort of the honorary awards that go to Hollywood legends that have been removed from the broadcast for time constraints or other reasons, those are going to be getting the same kind of promotion on YouTube as the regular broadcast does. And the YouTube is also going to be digitizing some amount of, the Academy has about 52 million assets, and a chunk of those are going to be making their way onto the web as well. So YouTube is becoming a year-round hub for content rather than just something you watch on Oscar night.
And it's interesting because after the Oscars, where do we all go to see the clips? We head to YouTube to see them chopped up. On the flip side, though, I mean, I think more people get their news from YouTube than broadcast and cable TV put together anymore. What does this move signal for the future of broadcast TV? I'm asking for a friend.
I think it's a bad thing for broadcast TV. Broadcast TV has been the thing that brings us all together, and the Oscars is, one of the most one of the most watched broadcasts on television, even though it's not watched as much as it used to be. So this feels like more of a loss for television than it is for the Oscars, frankly.
All right, Sam Adams, great to have you here on this seismic shift. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you very much.